Yo, yo, yo! What's going on, guys? Just heading into the city. Gonna jam a bit more. Hopefully I don't bust my shoulder like last night. Just need to cool it down a bit with my coin drops. Ooh, thought she was gonna run out into me. Crazy lady. Motorbike. What is it? Looks like a Honda CBR 500. That's my guess. Place your bets. Place your butts. What do you reckon is? Place your butts. I reckon it's CBR 500. I could and probably am wrong. But we shall see. Hopefully. I hear kitties crying. Are they in the car behind me? Yeah, I think it's CBR 500. Ooh, my phone is vibrating. My friends need me. I must go! Hi ho, Silva! Away! Oh, phone vibrating again. On my way. On my way. On my way. I wonder if buses are allowed in the carpooling lane, transit lane, if it's, say, just the driver, or if it's under 3 passengers. It's a mystery. Any of you guys know? I'm curious. I is curious. Number 1, window transport. Looks legit. Looks legit as fuck. Look at that nice, lovely city out there. With all that nice, thick cloud of smog above it. What a lovely place. For Evo 9. What, 4th slowest Evo 9? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? You can only go at 1 speed when you're stuck behind traffic. Come on, what you doing, buddy? CBR 250? CBR... No, I think that might have been the 300. Yeah, I think that's the 300. I've always been curious. Say that you're going along a 3-lane or more road, you're in 1 lane, and then 2 lanes away, or well, like 1 spare lane in the middle, between you and another car, and you're going along side by side, and you both indicate, leave it in safe enough time, I think it's like 5 seconds or something, before then merging into the middle, and you collide because you're both merging into the 1 lane that's dividing you. Who's at fault? How does that get sorted out, like as an insurance claim? What happens there? I don't know. Is nobody at fault? Is it a 50-50? It's one of nature's mysteries. If any of you guys know, let me know. I would like to know. Yeah, that puppy jumped away. He got scared. Lovely Brisbane. Much better when it's not raining. Huh. Cranes everywhere. Look at them. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, I need to be looking where I'm going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can spot 10. How many do you guys spot? I spot 10. Ooh, CBR. Suck, sire. You the sexy motorcycle. Ooh, another CBR 250. Can spot that one from the funny front. He looked at me. Now he's all awkward. If he looks again, I'll wave. I'll give him a cheeky wave. Ooh, bikes coming up behind. What are they? What is there? Some cruiser. Be the master of all trades. Well, I pretty much am. Not sure if you guys know me, but I'm pretty awesome. Like, if you look up awesome in the dictionary, there'll probably just be a picture of me. You going down center? That taxi definitely ran that red light. I really want to work in the city. Cannot wait to get out of my job and into here somewhere, into one of those nice office buildings. Bikes. True tune. Stephen Temple Service Manager / owner, motorcycle servicing and repairs. Urungapilli, Brisbane. True tune. Nice. It's like a midget riding a motorbike. I wonder if that's what I look like. They look a lot smaller than me though. They look like they're 12 years old or something. Hee hee. I think I'm gonna have to fix up the mic again when I get home. Not quite sitting in the right spot again. I think this time I'm going to find a way to actually like fasten it to where it's positioned, because it's the right position, but it's just moving around. The cord was under tension and held against like a clip, but over time, like pulling my head in and out of the helmet seems to have moved it around a bit. Yes. So I went and did my first breakdancing battle tonight. That was interesting. Well, sort of battle, sort of just a normal cypher. It was just like at the end of class. Me and one of the other guys that do lessons, when we were out getting ramen last night, we were shit talking each other a bit. And I was just joking around. I was like, oh, what, you want to fight or something? And then everybody else, obviously, who was with us, went and made it into a big thing and like, oh, he's calling him out for a battle. So we went and battled. I haven't done a decent cypher for a good couple months now. As I've been out for a couple months, like I only just started breaking again like two weeks ago. Before that, I got to a stage where I'd been breaking for like about 5 months straight, almost. And then I had 2 or 3 months off, and so only being back for a short while, I was sort of not feeling it 100%. Wasn't quite back into my normal groove, I guess you could say. But oh well. Still did pretty well. Unfortunately, I'm not one who's a good dancer, as in dancing to the music. I'm fairly good I'm average when it comes to doing tricks and power and stuff like that. I'm sort of good with coming up with my own little techniques and ways of like changing positions and stuff like that. But yeah, not so good with actual dancing, just straight up dancing. Ooh, could I fit through that? It'd be pretty tight if I do. No, I'll just leave it, I'll play it safe. I shall play it safe. Wonder whether it's going off at the RE tonight. Wednesday night, school night, probably is. Yeah, it looks pretty packed. Yeah, so had a bit of a battle tonight against one of the sort of newer guys. He's been there for a couple months now. Goes on a regular basis. Was more even than I thought. I thought it was going to be a pretty easy one for me, but I knew he was alright when it comes to, say, dancing to the music, which is my biggest downfall. So music started anyway. This was like at the very end of class. Did a full class learning shit, then did a couple ciphers at the end, cipher circles. And the fact that we were doing that, like right at the end, I was like, oh, maybe we're not having this battle then. I'm going to jump in front of you, taxi, because I want to do the nice corners up ahead at a decent pace. Yeah, so I did a couple cipher circles thinking that we mustn't be having this battle, and so I ended up using up the majority of my energy in them. And then all of a sudden get to basically the very end of class and my teacher's like, so we're doing this battle now. And I was like, well, great. I'm exhausted and now I've got to do a battle. And originally it was going to be 3 rounds, ended up being 2. But yeah, so basically got in the circle, music started, I jump in for the first round, sort of assert my dominance, I guess you could say. It's always a better thing to do to jump out first, sort of get a little bit of bonus points, I guess you could say. Did a bit of grooving around, doing my thing, and did my set pretty well, did a couple tricks and stuff. Unfortunately, with it being so long since I've been braking and also being like very, very exhausted after the full class, I was quite sloppy when it came to my moves. Anyway, so rolled around on the floor a bit, finished pretty strong. Like, that's another thing that I've been sort of weak with, was having a decent finish. But luckily, for some reason tonight, just ended up finishing pretty damn strong. So that was a good thing. Yeah. He jumped in, and as soon as he started dancing, with him being much better when it comes to dancing to the music, and I saw him grooving along pretty chilled, I was like, oh, I'm in actually a bit of trouble here. But luckily it seemed like he went back to his old ways, where got to the floor and wasn't that clean with anything, and sort of only being there for a shorter amount of time than me and not having practiced as much, wasn't too great with transitions and sort of repeated moves quite a few times. Anyway, that happens. Yeah, so that happened and sort of finished pretty sloppy too. So I jumped back in, do my second set, did pretty well in it. Some people were saying my second set was better than the first. I'm not sure which one I felt better in. I kind of felt the first one was a little bit better, but I don't know. Anyway, I did my second set, finished real strong again, which was a bit to my surprise. He did his second set, and you could tell that he was just absolutely wrecked. Like, just had no energy left, so I guess that's where my fitness and endurance shone through, because I was able to do another... Oh, no, actually. Basically did that, and then the music stopped, and we were about to go for my third round once the new song came on, but the other guy who I was battling against called it. He was done. He had had enough. I probably could have done another third set. I honestly could have kept going for quite a few, I think. I think that's sort of an advantage that I have over most people, is my endurance and fitness. Ugh. It's a bit chilly out. My nose is starting to run a little bit. But yeah, so that's a benefit that I've got. Yeah, it was a good battle. Good first battle. It didn't really feel like a battle per se, like it wasn't at some big competition or anything. I know it was a call-out battle, but it just felt more like a cipher than anything else. Speaking to my teacher after it, and yeah, pretty much mentioned exactly the same things that I did, where he was definitely stronger with his dancing, whereas I'm cleaner with my techniques and floor work and tricks, and I finished real strong. But yeah, I think it would have been a bit more of a landslide if I had been back practicing and had been doing ciphers recently. I probably would have smoked him per se a little bit more. Yeah! So that's been my night. I went and had lovely dinner, some ramen for dinner, as we usually do. Squad, after having a nice jam session, like to go out for our lovely dinner, late night dinner. So just on the way home now. Pretty crazy one. Gonna go home, watch some Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, that is the shit. Some Dragon Ball Super, as well as the newest episode of The Flash. Flash, gone on. Savior of the universe. Yeah, I've been watching the new series of The Flash, new TV series, and it's pretty damn good. Unfortunately, with the Dragon Ball Super that I've been watching, which has gotten epic, by the way. I watched the 2 movies that came out before they started releasing the new series, Battle of Gods and Revival of F, and I was a little bit disappointed because the first handful of episodes that got released in Dragon Ball Super were basically just recapping those 2 movies, was basically just going straight over the same shit. Anyway, that ended, and now they're into some new stuff, and the first like saga that came after the new stuff was just awesome. Unfortunately though, it's in only in subtitles at the moment, and I believe they plan to release a dubbed version, but that won't be for a couple of years, like a year or so. Which, I don't know, normally I would wait, but it's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball in general, so I just couldn't wait. I don't seem to be as confident on this bike now lately after the last couple of days. I think it was just the wet weather when I've had the tyres slide out of me a bit. I think I might need to go and do a mountain run on it, but the thing is, as soon as I question going for a mountain run, it's a very easy choice. I don't think I'm ever going to take this, to be honest, for another mountain run unless I have to. I think it's always going to be my R6. It's just way too fun. I'll need to convince one of my mates to come out with me. For instance, I've got a mate coming around tomorrow who I was helping learn to ride motorbikes the other day. Might see how confident he gets tomorrow night. Out riding around, might take him out for a mountain run finally. I don't know. Mountains can be quite daunting, especially for somebody who's new or newer to motorbike riding. He's ridden downhill bikes with me all the time, so I know he knows how to ride a bike, but a downhill bike to a sports bike or a CBR 250 are still quite different. I don't know, we'll see. As well as the fact that I plan on going down south, so it's a much bigger ride. It's not just like a short couple-hour ride over my local mountains, Mount Nebo and Mount Glorious. It's yeah, gonna be out for a good half of the day, if not longer. So I'm gonna be able to overtake these first 2 cars, but am I going to get the third? Let's see. No, I'll get this one for sure. For sure. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. Call it a night. I'll check back in with you in the morning. If you enjoyed this video, this style of video, hit the like button. Really appreciate it when you do. Sort of publicize it out to more viewers. Helps me out a bit. And if you want to watch more content like this, plan to release these quite often, have been doing so recently, hit the subscribe button. But yeah, for now I bid you all adieu. CMAC, sign out.